2 days ago, I interviewed an interesting up-and-coming black YouTuber by the name of Mike Nificent. If you're interested in his content, you can go into the description and subscribe to his channel. And he is known as a conservative or Donald Trump supporter YouTuber. And for many blacks or African Americans that are in this particular space across social media, we would consider him to be somebody that is a coon. Many of us would call him a sellout, or he has white supremacist talking points. And other black people who feel similar to him, we would say the same thing. But in retrospect, I was concerned about his relationship as it occurred as he was growing up in the African American community. He talked about how black people should, in some ways, get over slavery, should get over certain aspects of reparations and things like this. And he would hold black people to the fire regarding certain talking points of being victims and things like that. But in the same context, if a white person was to say something maybe racist, like, oh, well, you talk very well for a black person, you speak very well, and he would be more sympathetic with them because he understands that the media portrays black people to be ghetto or to be stupid or things like that. But he wasn't willing to give African Americans the same fair shake. I pointed this out to him in the interview. I said, why are you so willing to give white people more understanding than black people? And as we were able to discuss, the answer was simple. White people are nicer to me than black people have been. This is what was discussed and found out in our conversation. And do you know what? I think that he has a point. And I think that black America must take into consideration the fact that many blacks are leaving the community for what they perceive that white people are nicer to me than black people. A YouTuber I met last week named George Macon says black people create their own coons. And I really got to sit back and think about all of this in retrospect. And I have to ask a question to myself. I got to ask a question to you. How do you treat other black people? How do you treat them? Are you a black person, or a black man in particular, because it's for the men most usually, but are you nice to your brothers? Are you rude to them? Are you giving them stupid ass, dumb ass stares, or mean mugging, or wanting to be hating or jealous? Because if this is you, then you are one of the reasons why white people can come into your group and snatch out some of the most brightest and most talented people and take them away for creating opportunities for you. You see, this is what we know about the Democrats every year, and the reason why they do what they can do to black people, because I hear somebody saying, well, Democrats, they are the ones who started the Ku Klux Klan. Democrats, they've done this, and white people have done all of this to black people. So how can white people be nice? Because let me tell you what I mean. It's a difference. And the Democrats show this every year. They fuck black people over all the time, but they're nice on the outside. Stab your back on the inside. But what we know is it's a difference between what you've heard about a group of people and how they are with you individually. Because see, what white people do individually is they are quick to make you forget about what you said you've done to them. Like white people, they were racist. They are putting crime in your neighborhood, or they brought drugs to your neighborhood, all of these things. But when you meet white people individually, they're always willing to do more than the average black person will do individually. How many times have you heard a black person say, man, if this white person helped me get into college, this white person helped me get a job promotion, this white person helped me in my career? Or what about the dating aspect? How many times have we heard black women say, man, black men, they just didn't like me? Or in usual cases, what we hear is black women don't want anything to do with me. They didn't think that I was cool enough. They wasn't checking for me. And so a lot of brothers have that. And the white women, I wasn't really looking for them, but they were just nicer to me. And so what happens is when white people at least have the perception of being nicer to blacks, it creates black division. And it creates what we know as black people who have a serious hatred for the community. Then what pisses me off is that a lot of you as African Americans, especially the brothers, you want to be mad that somebody has gotten in where they fit in because they're on video or they're someplace in an interracial relationship and they're talking shit about how the black community is doomed. There's no hope. I would never go back there. I heard another black person say that she would never want to be in the country where blacks are running for president or where blacks are running America. She would rather see white people run America. And then you wonder how black people come to this position. It's because of how they have been treated by you. And see, one of the things that I try to do here in Black YouTube, although it is not much on a major scale, but because I'm an African American and because people died for me, whether it be directly or indirectly, died to give me a better life. They went through some serious and tremendous torture, both mentally and physically, so that I could have a better life. Until I die, I have to, if I can, create opportunities for the community. Whether it's introducing people on my platform, whether it's networking with other brothers, whether it's trying to get brothers into certain situations, and sometimes even black women. You guys saw that with Erica Williams last night. I am trying to help African American people, but most notably black men first. Because why? If you do not be nice to black people, somebody else will do it. And the talent that we need to keep people in Black America wanting to stay loyal to the group, how can you expect for you to mistreat black men? How can you expect to mistreat your brothers and think that they're going to come back and help your black ass out? I mean, this doesn't make any sense. You know, a lot of black people, let me just keep it real. They feel that the community has not done anything to help them. In fact, when they remember the black community, all they have is bad experiences. This is what they remember. Bad experiences, people, stick out. Let me tell you what I mean. You're a consumer. You have your favorite restaurants. For example, I like Subway. I can go there many times. But if I eat a sandwich one day and I vomit, that is what I remember. I don't remember all of the good times anymore because that is to be expected from them. I take that for granted because I'm paying for the service. But again, I'm remembering what is bad. This is normal. But most of us, our bad is outweighing our good in the community. So when we have people, especially for us black men, that have been ridiculed by both black men and black women, and then they don't want to come back and help, then they're going to be on the side of the talking white right. And then this is the reason why you see a lot of these black YouTubers, I won't call any names, many of them are in relationships with white people that talk down or talk against or talk on the truth about black community stuff. You think about that. A lot of black conservative YouTubers that are here, a good percentage of them are with white folks because they feel they can't get anywhere with you. And would they be wrong? It is hard working with us. And see, this is what we got to start doing. The Jews will never let any other group of people come in and treat their people better than they will treat them. See, this is why the Jews have so much loyalty in the group, because they are going to look out for each other and they will not let you treat them better. You can't get a better deal. They're going to make sure. That is the issue that we must talk about in black male America. How are we treating our brothers? Are we really being honest with ourselves? Are we giving black men a chance? Black women got to answer that question for themselves. But for you, as black men, are you giving your brothers a chance? Are you giving your brothers an opportunity? Or are you helping in creating the coon? Because you don't want to take accountability for the fact that a lot of the blacks who turn against the black community, your mistreatment is a reason. This is one of the reasons why a lot of intelligent blacks don't want anything to do with the community, because of the names that we've given them. Now, I'm a smart guy. I'm an intelligent guy, but I got a little bit of nigga in me and nigga charisma. So I don't have, I fit the nigga mold. But if I didn't fit the nigga mold, half Negro, half intellectual, niggalectual is what they call it. Would I have the same experience? And what people call me nerd, you're lame, you're different. Then when you meet the white community, they understand, he's smart. He's talented. Let's bring him into our situation. Then that black person integrates into the greater society, moves into the greater society's neighborhood, marries him a non-black woman, and then they have nothing to do with black America. And this is why black America is where it's at. And that is partly a lot of you Negroes' faults. And we have to own it. We have to keep our best and our brightest people. We must beat white people at number one, noticing our people's talents. And we have to create infrastructure to give our fucking people a chance, especially our black men. I did an interview with two brothers, one Wayman Brown, no YouTube subscribers. The brother came on here and killed a video. Rebuilding the unstoppable black man was a topic. I had another brother that I did a video with about how to get into photography. I'm always out looking for brothers to bring into the fold. Bring me the talented brothers, because we want to give people a reason why they should come to the manosphere. Give them a reason why they should want to deal with black men. Give them a reason why they should want to deal with black community. But you have to understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, this won't work. You want people to create opportunities for you. You want people to create jobs for you, but you don't want to appreciate their skills or their abilities. And then when they go to the white man and do great things in the community, you call them sellouts. Brother, I'm telling you, do me one big favor. Shut up. Stop bitching. Because you are also a part of that coon creation. Take accountability for the mistreatment of black people. Take accountability for the mistreatment of black men. And if there's anybody that's going to appreciate brothers, it has to be you. I always tell you, brothers, start by, when you see somebody in the street that's a black man, speak, nigga. Hey, brother, what's going on? Or if you don't want to talk, give them the nod like we used to do. That's a nice car you have, brother. That's a nice collard green sandwich you eat. Try to do something to open dialogue with your brothers. Stop being so fucking stupid. Because you don't know what that skill that black man may have. You don't know who he knows. He might be in a position to change your fucking life, but because you were so stupid and so ignorant and on that bullshit, I wish a nigga would look at me. This is how y'all niggas think, a lot of y'all. We must be concerned about creating opportunities for our core group because nobody's going to do it for you. We must be concerned about keeping the talent of our people in our own group. Nobody's going to do it for you. Because once they say white people are nice to me, we're done. They're not coming back. They have no reason to come back. And you Negroes have nothing to complain about. I don't want to hear it. Miss me with that fucking shit. I really don't. I don't want to hear that. If I hear you on my YouTube channel talking about that, I'm gonna ban you. Because it's sickening that we even have to talk about this. But I gotta be real. We got a big problem about this. We gotta start looking out for our own folks. And it starts with just in conversation. So anyways, brothers, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for supporting on Patreon. You guys know what I'm trying to do. We have the Negro Manosphere Moderator Awards. We are trying to have a conference at the end of 2019. And like I said, I need to get people that are interested. And a lot of brothers are doing that. I don't want to charge any money for it. I would just like to have brothers come out. We'll get a hotel. We'll have a catering. We'll have some speakers and call it a day. That's what I'm looking to do. For those that want to support us, you can support the Negro Manosphere on Patreon. We're the only black male publication. We have articles coming out every day on our blog. We have 4 free ebooks. If you want to get the free ebooks, I have 4. There's a link in the description. Also, subscribe to the site, okay? I have a free comic, Dr. Action comic, free. Okay, all of this happens out of our Patreon. We produce content on Patreon almost daily. That's not being seen. $5 a month is if you want to support black male media. And again, this is an opportunity for us to pay our own writers. It's an opportunity for us to have our own content creators. This is what we need to do. This is supporting black male media. So if you're inclined to do that, thank you for those. We have over 537 brothers who do support us on Patreon. So I thank you so much. For those of people who want to listen to the other channel, Oshay Vlogcast, I've been doing a nightly show on my other channel, 23,000 subscribers. Go over there, subscribe. We have a nightly show. Great stuff. Good things. We're dealing in a lot of great things. The trucking show. We have a United Kingdom Brother podcast. How to get into trucking. How to repair your credit. All these things we're trying to do for community. So I would like to see you over there. My vlog for Black in Poland is over there. So again, brothers, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out. Peace.